So over the years, what we have realized is that survivors want to come into the shelter, but then they find out that we do not allow pets, and sometimes we don't have the resources to send them to a pet shelter, and so we end up not being able to have the survivor, so they'll stay with the abuser. And so we want to really stop situations like that, so that was really one of our reasons for becoming a pet-friendly shelter.
So Purina's Purple Leash Project is really committed to helping domestic violence shelters across the country become pet-friendly. So we're here in Cincinnati, the YWCA, doing just that. We're working with partners from Red Rover, Greater Good Charities, and this will be officially the first pet-friendly shelter in the region, so we're super excited.
The shelter innovation team at Greater Good Charities has been working with YWCA to plan out their pet spaces so that they can be as safe and comfortable as possible for survivors and their pets. So we helped them out by creating the layout and design for their play yard space, and then we came up with the materials they needed, a budget, and then we also worked with them on their inside space to add some different items so that their rooms are nice and comfortable for pets and their survivors.
So we were actually, at first we were going to have 6 units only, and now we're actually going to have one of our handicap accessible units to be able to house a pet as well, because we thought, what if someone that has a handicap comes into shelter and has a pet? So now we will have a total of 7 units available for pets and survivors and their families.
Oh, it's so important. You know, pets are family, right? You know, we know that so many survivors, 97% of survivors actually say that keeping their pet with them factors into their decision to leave an abuser. And so we know that being able to provide pet-friendly spaces really breaks down that barrier for survivors to come to shelter. And it's also a wonderful part of that healing process.
It's really easy to make a donation to a cause, right? And I think at Purina, we really look at partnership differently. And it's not just about writing a check, it's about how do we work side by side with the organizations that are doing this type of work. And that's why you see volunteers here. And we believe that pets and people are better together. That's why we're here. And look, I'd rather be here than in the office. I think most people here would. And it's just a way for us to really feel the impact of what we're doing.